boys. Like quite a while, but I'm back, and I wanted to holler at y'all about a few things. First of all, it comes in, and I'll gladly say this while nobody's actually on here live yet. I might have been wrong about Iceman. Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit with Drake's Iceman album, right? Maybe I said that it was trash when in all reality it's not. And maybe I said that there's no replay value, and that's all there is replay value. The entire album is very replayable. I've listened to it almost every day since it's been out. So yeah, I was wrong. So Drake did do great on Iceman, and I'd probably say it's an album of the year. So now that I got that out the way for the first minute while nobody's actually live on here, I can get into something else. All right. So what I've been wanting to do lately is I've been wanting to talk about different things that have happened in hip hop history. There's some very interesting stories out there. There's been a lot of made up stuff and there's a lot of real and true stuff. But in this particular situation, with me talking to you right now, I'm going to tell you some real stories, and some of them you may have heard, and some of them you may have not. All right. If you don't know me, I'm Cypher. You should get to know me. You should subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications and hit the like button on the video, etc., etc. Whatever gets you to this channel to where you can see more videos like this. And while we're on the subject, I think I'm going to shave this off. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. All right. So I'm going to tell y'all a story about LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx. A lot of people, even to this day, still don't know about this story. All right. It's out there in the open, but it's not just a big like headlining thing. It happened years ago, a long time ago, right? So here's what happened. So basically, you have Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J on the set of Any Given Sunday. Now this movie was in 1999, right? It was a football movie, and Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J had an altercation. Now the altercation started because they kept going back and forth on set with jokes. Now, in the movie, if you ever watched the movie Any Given Sunday, there was jokes on the set. Jimmy Foxx was the heckling haha character, and LL Cool J was not. So there was a lot of jokes on the set, but there's also more jokes said off the set, like on the side, that Jamie Foxx was saying that may have rubbed people the wrong way. What's going on? How you doing? What's up, Maximus? What's up, Burger? How y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for walking in. If you don't mind hitting the like button, it helps me out. I deeply appreciate it. So Jamie Foxx was saying jokes a little too much, right? But LL shook it off. You can tell he's getting a little annoyed. So LL Cool J was supposed. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Max. LL Cool J was supposed to be rough on Jamie Foxx's character. Now that probably ignited LL Cool J because he was probably already thinking, yes, I can't wait to knock this guy loose because he stayed saying all these jokes. I don't want to hear all these jokes. And he was rough with Jamie Foxx, and he got so rough with him to where at some point he ended up knocking him off to where his helmet flew off. Jamie Foxx, he knocked Jamie Foxx's helmet off. LL Cool J, after doing that a few times, they had to keep doing takes and takes and takes. Okay, Burger, you said, please trust me, Margie Girl, song name, this is rap. Okay, they might check it out. Thank you, bro. And thank you for hitting the like button. Appreciate you. Basically, Jamie Foxx walked up to LL and said, hey, bro, you hit me a little too hard, okay? You're a little too rough. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. Now, LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx were both green. They weren't in a lot of movies like that, right? They were a little green on set. But LL Cool J, he couldn't comprehend what Jamie was saying. Like, what do you mean don't be rough? It's a football movie. I'm a big guy. I'm supposed to be doing this to you as part of the script. So I can't comprehend what you're saying. So LL proceeded to continue to be rough with Jamie and knocking him around and stuff. So Jamie Foxx walks up and punches LL Cool J. Now, when I say he punched LL Cool J, it wasn't like how would you say? It wasn't the regular reaction a person would get after they've been punched. Usually, if somebody punches you, you're like, hey, what? What? You know what I'm saying? You call off guard, right? But in LL's situation, he didn't really budge, right? When he got punched, he had the same look on his face. It felt more like somebody said a your mama joke as opposed to punch him in the face. So when Jamie Foxx punched him, it was like this. And LL said, now why would you do that? Again, not a normal reaction. And Jamie Foxx said, I told you, don't be putting your hands on me. Period. So LL's like, oh, okay, bet. It might have been a trickle of blood. It might have just been a little bit of blood. I don't remember. But I know definitely he punched him. So when they started to roll the cameras again and the scene took place again, LL went straight for Jamie Foxx, used one hand to take his helmet off of Jamie Foxx, and used the other hand to punch Jamie Foxx square in the jaw. Punched him. Pow. Knocked him out. He was out cold. Jamie Foxx was out cold, and I think like when he fell down, it was rough, and he kind of bit his tongue a little bit. So, well, he bit his tongue a nice little deal. He might have bit through it. I don't know, but he definitely bit his tongue, and then he started bleeding out his mouth, and he was just laying there, and everybody just swarmed him. All the cameramen, the cast and crew, they all came around and surrounded Jamie Foxx. Like, oh no, and they had to separate him. Mr. Brown on set was able to separate the two, Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J. So they got that de-escalate the situation. So it was pretty bad. So that delayed production because these two weren't trying to shoot the movie because they hated each other for that. And whenever things got rough and it was like a showdown situation, like, oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do? Jamie Foxx brought like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 guys with him. R&B singers at that. Now, I don't know why they were R&B singers. Maybe that's all he could have got a hold of at the moment. But he brought a bunch of R&B guys with him. 3 or 4. LL Cool J bought about 20 to 30 goons with him. They was all big from New York goons. They all came. They might even came from New York to the location. I don't remember, but they were all there for LL Cool J, and the numbers didn't match. To where if Jamie had anything to do, it would have been bad for Jamie. So I'm glad things didn't go that route, but they were in their own trailers respectively. OG came in and told them, hey, it's not like us to be acting like this. Let's get this money. Let's get this movie done and then squash it. And so they did. They came to terms. They put their differences aside and finished the movie on up. And the rest is history. Nowadays they can talk about it. There ain't no issue, there ain't no problem, and it's fine. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's why I wanted to share that with y'all, man. Pretty funny story, pretty crazy story, funny outcome. But yep, that's pretty much it for that situation. But I just wanted to holler at y'all about that, man. I'm about to hit up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through and supporting, sliding through and all that. I appreciate the new subscribers, new followers, and the ones who joined the chat. I'll see you on the next one when I tell these stories, and y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.